Hi everyone, it's Chegail Aragones and I'm back with another vlog.
Good, good, good. Could you be the one?
In today's vlog, I'm going to tell you a story. As what you can see in the title of this vlog, it's going to be my rheumatoid arthritis diagnosis story. Um, I have been planning on doing this vlog ever since I started my YouTube channel, but I realized that I need to be more open and more vulnerable because diagnosis stories are vulnerable. So before I start, let me tell you a bit of who I used to be that will play a very important role in my diagnosis story. I was a very active and sporty person. I was in volleyball varsity from grade school to high school, and I also played during my college days. I love playing any ball sports, basketball, volleyball, football, baseball. I love going out of town. I love going on adventures and hiking. And then 2010, I moved to Canada. And 2 to 3 years prior to my diagnosis, I worked as a personal trainer in Good Life Fitness. Aside from training other people, I also had a trainer myself. I work out 6 days a week. I did heavy weightlifting. I did intense cardio workouts. So, yeah, that's who I used to be. And this is where my diagnosis story will start. I can still remember this day. This was the weekend that I was going out of town with my friends. It was Friday morning, and I woke up feeling very stiff on my right elbow, and I couldn't extend my arm. My first thought was just like maybe I just tore a muscle from working out, but I still decided to go to the nearest ER, like 10-minute walk from our place. They sent me to do a lot of tests, and after doing all those tests, they suspected it to be rheumatoid arthritis, and they scheduled me to see a specialist right away. After weeks of seeing this specialist and doing all the tests he prescribed, he confirmed that I have rheumatoid arthritis. I wasn't really worried because I was still feeling okay. I could still do everything that I wanted to do. I have no pains yet, and I felt like I didn't really have RA, and so I continue living a happy and normal life. Then, as the days passed by, I felt like my right elbow was becoming more painful and getting more and more stiff. So I decided to go back to my specialist, and he told me the same thing, that my RA has been progressing very quickly. And we decided to have it replaced. October of 2018, I had my first surgery, which is the elbow replacement surgery. I spent, I think, 2 days and 2 nights in the hospital with my mom. It was very hard that time because it was my first time, so I was experiencing severe headache. I was vomiting, maybe because of the general anesthesia that they did for me. for me. So after surgery, I think it was 2 to 3 days after, I started my therapy. During my first month, I go to the hospital 3 times a week for an hour session. I did a lot of exercises. I worked hard in all of our sessions. I never slow down, even with pain, because I'm so excited to see a result. But unfortunately, after 3 months of doing therapy, nothing changed. I couldn't extend my arm still, and it's still stiff. And my physiotherapist told me to go back to my surgeon. Um, I can still remember walking out from my last session, crying because I feel like um, I don't know, it's the end of the world. I guess that time, my mom and my aunt um, comforted me in the cafeteria. They let me cry for a bit, to maybe express my sadness or negative emotions. So after that, um, we went home, and it's almost time for Christmas. So it's a time to celebrate. So yeah, life must go on. But then months after, I couldn't remember how months, I started feeling excruciating pain on my other elbow. Um, I went to my family doctor again. I went to my specialist again, and they sent me to another orthopedic surgeon that specializes in upper extremities. Um, Long story short, I went there, but I um, received devastating news that unfortunately they can't operate my left elbow anymore because it's already bone to bone, and it's gonna cost more damage when they try to operate it. I went back to zero that time. I felt very emotional again, I guess. Um, I felt hopeless. I felt helpless, devastated. But I think because of prayers and family, that I was able to slowly accept the condition of my two elbows. But then it didn't stop there. By the time that I had slowly come to accept the condition of my two elbows, another terrible thing happened. Um, I started feeling excruciating pain in my left knee, that results me of not being able to walk for 2 months. I think in my RA journey, that was the worst days. I couldn't beat myself. I couldn't go to the washroom alone. I couldn't dress by myself. So that was the time that I was very independent with my family. Um, I went to my doctor to had my cortisone shot to help me ease the pain, but unfortunately, it didn't work. So we decided to have my knee replaced because it's already that bad that I need a new knee. So fast forward July 2020, I had my second surgery for my knee. It was the knee replacement surgery. I spent 1 week in the hospital alone because it was already pandemic, so my family is not allowed to stay with me or even visit me that time. Um, it was hard, but all the staff in the hospitals were really good and very accommodating. Um, so I went home and did my facial therapy 2 to 3 days after too. Um, was the same thing. From my elbow, I go to the hospital 3 times a week. I work harder this time, I guess. Um, um, I do everything I was told by my physiotherapist. But this time, it's a successful surgery and a successful therapy session because after 3 months, I reached the goal that my surgeon set for me. Right now, I had undergone 2 big surgeries and waiting for 3 more. Um, for my right knee, for my right elbow again because they're gonna try to fix it. No, they're not gonna try. They're gonna fix it. So they're gonna open it again. And the third one is for my pinky finger. My pinky finger is like this. So yeah, I couldn't extend it. So they're gonna extend it into like this so it can be more functional. I'm not on remission today, while other people with RA have remissions, but I'm not on remission today. It's on my feet that I cannot walk, but yeah, this is what it is. My RA journey hasn't been smooth sailing from the very beginning. It didn't affect me only physically, but also emotionally and mentally. It's been hard explaining to people what my condition is because most of them think that it's a simple joint pain. Um, there are days that I feel like I'm a burden to all the people who love me. There are days that I'm just tired of my joints hurting my body, tired of new medications, tired of needles, surgeries, and I'm just tired of being tired. There have been days in my journey as well that I caved, I crumbled, I quit, but it is also in my journey that I have become better at managing it. I am sharing this story for anyone out there who is silently struggling or suffering or maybe going through this. Remember, you are not alone. We are here and we are strong. Let's always remember that God is at work for better things for us. So let's continue fighting. Let's keep moving forward. Let's celebrate the things that we can still do rather than mourning on the things that we can't do anymore. Let's always smile and keep fighting because better days will come. So, yeah, thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable to you. And I'll see you again soon on my next vlog. Bye, guys. Love you.